Imagine waking up one day, and the world as we know it has changed drastically due to our changing climate. What if the seasons as we know them no longer existed? What if the beautiful diversity of our planet's ecosystems was lost forever? These are the thought-provoking questions that climate change and global warming force us to contemplate. Global warming, as we understand it today, began to take shape in the late 19th century. A brilliant physicist named Svante Arrhenius first proposed the theory that our use of fossil fuels could contribute to a warming planet. However, it wasn't until the mid-20th century that scientists began to connect the dots. They realized that the rapid industrialization of our societies was leading to an unprecedented increase in greenhouse gases, particularly carbon dioxide, in our atmosphere. Fast forward to the late 20th century, and the scientific community reached a consensus. Human activity was indeed causing the planet to warm at an alarming rate. This realization led to the birth of the climate change movement, a global effort to mitigate the effects of global warming and ensure the survival of our planet. In the 21st century, the urgency of the situation has led to the exploration of various innovative solutions. One such solution is solar geoengineering, a controversial strategy that involves reflecting sunlight away from the Earth to reduce the risks of climate change. This concept, developed by experts like David Keith, a professor of applied physics at Harvard, aims to provide a quick reduction in harm to ecosystems. However, it's important to note that solar geoengineering is not a silver bullet. It should not replace our efforts to cut emissions. Instead, it should be considered as part of a broader strategy to combat climate change, which includes decarbonization, carbon removal, and adaptation. The field of solar geoengineering has faced its fair share of setbacks and criticisms, from concerns about possible negative impacts on food security and nature, to fears that it could detract from the need to transition to zero-carbon societies. Despite these challenges, attitudes towards solar geoengineering are beginning to shift. Recently, the United Nations released a report exploring the potential of geoengineering to limit global warming. The report highlighted advancements in climate models that can predict the effects of geoengineering and emphasized the importance of carbon dioxide removal as a tool for mitigating climate change. The fight against climate change is a global effort, and it requires the participation of every single one of us. We must continue to push for sustainable practices in our daily lives and support policies that reduce greenhouse gas emissions. At the same time, we must remain open to innovative and potentially game-changing solutions like solar geoengineering. As we continue to learn more about these strategies, it's critical that we approach them with an open mind and a critical eye, always prioritizing the health and well-being of our planet. Remember, the fight against climate change starts with you. Whether it's by reducing your carbon footprint, supporting renewable energy, or advocating for sustainable policies, every action counts. Together, we can ensure a bright and sustainable future for our planet. So what are you waiting for?